What's going on, guys? So, today I want to have a conversation, and that conversation is going to be about redefining the idea of the black man or masculinity as it relates to black culture. And now we all know that unless you've been living under a rock, the black man just really is really poorly treated. And I don't mean that like in a victim sense. I mean that just in a just it's the truth sense. And a lot of that poor treatment actually, believe it or not, in my opinion, can come from the people who are supposed to be the closest to us. And in a lot of cases, that can be our women. Some of the most hurtful things that we can experience, and a lot of ways that people use women to get to men, and a lot of women use that the fact that men are able to be vulnerable with them to get to men. So, men, we're faced with a lot. We're faced with a lot. But yet and still, despite all we're faced with, we're still expected to be the rock and the shield and the force behind it. We're supposed to basically keep the society on our backs. That's the expectation of a man. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just simply pointing out the facts. Now, we know that I have said personally that I believe that black culture is evolving into a hyena culture. When I say it's a hyena culture, I mean that it's a like chaotic, chaotic, matriarchal, just just society, a chaotic matriarchal society that is just run off of chaos, aggression, and the men are the bottom of the barrel of society. They're mistreated the most, and the women are in control. The only difference is, I believe that it's psychological, meaning that at any point in time, if the black man could get rid of the male hyenas that are aligned with with this system, and then go and take the power back, it could happen. It could happen. But that's not what I'm per se want to talk about. I want to talk about literally redefining the image, because so much of what we see on TV is negative. So much of what is portrayed of black men is negative. But guess what? You have the power to change it. You have the power to change and control your image and the image of people that look like you. Because guess what? Image matters. It matters. So, how do you do that? Basic things. We're talking basic things like not sagging your pants, not looking ghetto everywhere you go, not looking like a hood booger everywhere you go. You know what I mean? Actually taking time to worry about your appearance, dressing like a grown man instead of a street thug. I'm just saying, these are all things to consider. These are all things to consider. Learning how to tie a tie, aren't like owning a suit, like all these things, knowing how to dress up, knowing how to dress for an interview, knowing how to dress for work. All these things are things that need to be considered when we're talking about the black man's image. Because think about it. First impressions are everything. Before you even get to the point of opening up your mouth, how you dress and how you carry yourself already speaks volumes. It already speaks volumes. It's just it's the truth. And at the end of the day, whether you like it or not, your appearance can keep you in. It could get you opportunities, and it could take opportunities away. But also how you act when you go out. how you act when you go out, how you carry yourself, how you portray yourself, even things just like the way you talk. All these things play a role in how people look at you. I don't know how to be more clear than that, because at the end of the day, you have to want different outcomes. If you say you want to help the community and you care about black culture as much as you say you do, then you want the best for it. You want the best for it. And that's what I want, somebody to prove me wrong about black culture. Prove me wrong about it being the trash. It's just I've yet to encounter anybody that can prove me wrong. Still an open invitation. You're welcome to cam up. Just let me know and we can cam up. It's just certain things that we just have to care about. And yeah, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna just belabor the point, but at the end of the day, most importantly, we have to stop allowing we have to stop allowing people to make us feel bad for being men. Make us feel bad for thinking like men. Make us feel bad for moving like men, carrying ourselves like men. You always hear about this toxic masculinity. It doesn't exist. It's a myth. Toxic masculinity does not exist. You have toxic people. It's just it's just sad. It's sad to think how far we've fallen. How far we've fallen. And it's just I don't know what to tell you. I just I just hope that one day people really do understand, and they come to really appreciate the role that men play, because men are the cornerstone of society, and without reintroducing and getting men back into a role, the roles that they're supposed to be, our community is going to continue to be out of whack. Now, if you don't care about it, then just divest. That's what I suggest doing. Is, do you really think people are going to change? Are you going to waste your time trying to change the world, or are you going to link up with people that actually are going in the same direction as you? Let everybody else, let them come when they're ready. Let them come when they're ready. But at the end of the day, Noah's Ark wasn't meant for everybody.